They fake the give. Now Mahomes.
Oh!
He can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack.
Well, enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the
right here,
momentum
boys.
shifted
Here we
to the
go.
other side of the football.
Here we go. I got stuck up on the running back.
On play action, it's Mahomes.
Oh, pass
And
interference.
it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. That's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the 1st quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead.
Harrison Butker on for the field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
And that is no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Damn it.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means
there we go, boys.
The field position battle is a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
There we go, boys.
Officially
Let's
nothing
go.
on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now Garoppolo on the bootleg. Out to his left. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And this is going to wind up incomplete.
Man, you threw that so far out of bounds, man. What are you doing?
Deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
You better watch it. I intercept this. I'm going all the way.
The threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10.
Oh, you almost got me.
For Garoppolo. Now Garoppolo lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. Extra point safely through, and it's now a 7-0 game.
I don't know how.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
That's the end of first, baby. End of first.
On EA Sports. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Right back to Coleman here on 1st down. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
This is Coleman. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack comes from Anthony Hitchens.
You hit one of the buttons that it shows. Square, triangle, circle, or X.
Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And he's going to let it go deep. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. Morris Claiborne, the former #1 pick of the Cowboys there defensively.
Hey, hello. Argolani! 54. You're not ready. You're not ready. Joker, 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 Joker.
Mahomes now on first down. Rolling to his left. It's Hill, complete. And all the way down inside the 4. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it first and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll come out in the pistol.
Watch the run, watch the run.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Chris Jones picks up his
I don't know,
second
dude. That's all I do. I hit X, square, circle, or triangle.
This game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line...
Are you holding it or just tapping it?
It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Hold it.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
It's been my observation.
Overthrew it.
A nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense.
Man, you better get it out of there.
I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped. The yardage too short, and it's 4th down.
No, you caught it before you went out.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Garoppolo looks to throw. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground.
He just got flattened, son.
A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Garoppolo again. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Shit, you better get it moving.
First down, 49ers.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0 from the 34 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Garoppolo finding his tight end, Kittle. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. George Kittle, the all-pro, 85 catches, over 1,000 yards this year. Maybe the most memorable play, that face mask tugging catch in the final minute of the win at New Orleans, Charles.
Damn
You're
right.
about that, because it was a 4th and short. He catches the ball and continues downfield with...
And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Like a freight train there, Derek Nottie with a sack.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game.
You keep faking it.
Scores, Brandon,
You gotta hold it.
I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 13-yard line.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Here we go,
49ers with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Throwing now is Garoppolo. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Man,
6-yard line.
you gotta get that boy hurt. Keep using him.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Watch his left hand.
Garoppolo on the draw to Coleman. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Come on, boy, you better get a touchdown. I hope the guys hit the way the Super Bowl is going to go. I want the 49ers to win.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there, because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Garoppolo, complete to the tight end Kittle over the middle of the field.
Damn
And
it.
he gets this inside the 35-yard line. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
Here we go, here we go.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go, here we go. Get hot.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Chris Jones getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon.
Here we go.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Uh-oh.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Chris Jones.
You faked it again.
For his fourth sack.
I don't know what you're doing, but I don't have no
This
problem.
offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
You gotta hold it. No, it's either square, triangle, circle, or X. You can hit any of them. But you gotta make sure you hold it.
Quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Well, partner, let's talk Super Bowl. We have to. Before the year, by the way, we made predictions for the Super Bowl. You got one of the teams right. You had Kansas City and New Orleans, but you had the Saints winning. I also had the Saints there, but losing to New England. And now we get a chance to rectify things. So who's going to win the big game, partner?
Well, I think San Francisco wins 35-34. MVP, usually a quarterback. But in this case, we're going to have an upset. Middle linebacker Fred Warner is going to have 13 tackles and an interception return for a touchdown and be the upset MVP winner over Jimmy Garoppolo, because in the Super Bowl, if the quarterback does anything, he wins the award. But this time, the defense, which got them there, is going to take charge, and Fred Warner walks away. Super Bowl MVP. 49ers Super Bowl champions.
Wow, you went above and beyond with great specifics there. I'll be a little bit more general. I'll just say that the Chiefs are going to win by a touchdown, and yes, I'll go with the MVP being number 15, Patrick Mahomes.
And if you're not really rooting in this game, how great a matchup is
It's
this?
fantastic. Going to be a ton of fun. On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, and it's third down. This defense trying to do its part, active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
That's complete. It's Bell. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a fourth down. Here's Dustin Colquitt now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been neat. And look at this. It's a fake.
No!
Not make the first down marker. That'll be a turnover on down.
Shit.
It's such a risky play there to fake it. You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call it. They don't just say, oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and fake it here. They feel like they've got something on. They've got the defense in the right spot. Just unsuccessful in that opportunity.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
You're not going to get a touchdown, boy, I promise.
Garoppolo, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Emmanuel Sanders there to make the grab as his guys are back within a single score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here.
Oh, my God.
And someone a little too eager to block this extra point. Henceforth, the flag. So they got him coming up from his linebacker spot.
And sometimes the position designation really doesn't matter. If you creep up to the line of scrimmage, you just have to look for the football. Make sure it moves before you do.
Robbie Gould on for the extra point. Flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Here we go. Ooh. 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 Right here. Touchdown, baby. Touchdown.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this third quarter, so time to retool a bit. And a ball is here as he's taken down. Eric Armstead able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes.
Get it!
He lost the football.
No!
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield.
Is it not a touchback?
Away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4.
Let's go, baby.
Need
Come on.
from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Out of the pistol, here's Williams. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Here's Dustin Colquitt now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Garoppolo on 1st down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Didn't even touch him.
The receiver that he was looking for. But it'll be 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Let's go.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. And that's complete to Sanders.
Damn it.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Garoppolo now. A perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Garoppolo now. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. 18 yards, 1st down Niners. And on that last catch, Charles, he tops the 150-yard mark. It's one thing when your wideout gets that. When your tight end gets it, it's quite another.
We keep seeing the evolution of that position, don't we? We've seen where it's gone from strictly as a blocker to a guy who caught a few passes to now an integral part of the passing game, sometimes the primary receiver, because a lot of these guys have wide receiver skills, and we're seeing that on display here. Just think about the guys in the past looking back at this game and saying, sure wish that was me. I'd love to have gone out for those types of passes.
It'll go as a 1st down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
I didn't think you even stepped out. No, you didn't. No, you never stepped out.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. He hits his target. It's the tight end, Toilolo. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. To throw is Garoppolo. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Let's go.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now Garoppolo. Quick hitter here. It's complete. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Well, if you're going to pass on 3rd and 1, you better get a 1st down if you complete it. They completed it, but no gain.
The aiming point has to be beyond the 1st down marker where you throw the ball. 3rd and 1, you can't have anything that's even close to the line of scrimmage. Otherwise, you run the risk of what we just saw there, not getting the 1st down.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 16. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They run it again with Williams. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down. Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. Steps away. Now he'll pull it down. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And finally taken down at the 15. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him
Don't leave it open.
Down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Williams. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Again, it's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here.
A 30-yard attempt.
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it.
Oh, I thought it was a pass play.
They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. Well, Charles, exciting to the very end. That's what we just saw in this game.
That better not be how the Super Bowl goes, damn it. I mean it.
Anytime you're outside of the 10, that's tough. Trying to draw up a final play to get in, and they couldn't do it.
It certainly is. So